Welcome back to Staying in Tune. I'm Brandon, and sitting across from me, we got Eli.
Yes, sir. How's it going?
It's going good. I'm feeling good today.
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
That's good.
We got snow dumping the next
Yeah,
day
we
and a
do.
half, so I get to go skiing in some fresh fluff, and I could not be happier to do it.
Sounds like a good time, man.
It's going to be, I'm telling you. We're recording this on a Tuesday, which is a day earlier. Usually we record on a Wednesday. And couldn't have come at a more clutch time because if we didn't plan to record this on a Tuesday in advance, there would not be a podcast this week because I will not at all be around. I will be busy kicking it on the hill,
This
having
is
the
a good
best
point.
time of my winter. If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Man, you know what? I've thought about this a lot, actually.
You
And
have?
I have.
I haven't. I thought
really
about it
have.
about 5 minutes before the podcast.
One superpower. Now, honestly, there's a lot of superpowers I'd like to have.
Yeah.
But if I could only have one,
Yeah.
I would pick the ability to freeze time,
To freeze time?
but still be able to go about my business. So I could freeze everything in place around me. So all the people around me just freeze in place.
Yeah.
But then I can still move around freely. It's just time stops flowing. And included with that, I wouldn't age or anything. It's just freezing time, but I can still move around. So in a way, it would be kind of like time traveling, like if I were to move somewhere else.
You're telling me you won't age in that time period?
Yes.
So you could live forever.
Pretty
In
much.
theory.
Yep. And then included with this is the ability to control what things are and are not affected by that time stop. So say if I did that and I wanted you to not be affected.
Yeah.
So then it'd be you and me, and then everything else would be frozen time.
So you're breaking the fourth wall in a movie type thing.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's insane. And I don't think I would trust you with that. Would I know if you froze time and then you unfroze it, would I know that I was just frozen?
No, unless I told you.
Yeah, dude, I'd feel so uncomfortable with that. I wouldn't like that at all. That'd be so strange.
But you wouldn't, because you wouldn't even know.
Yeah, but then you'd mess up sometimes and you'd
I could,
be in one
yeah.
spot and then all of a sudden I'd blink and then all of a sudden you're on the other side of the room. Dude, that'd freak me the heck out. I can't do that. I can't do that.
Well, I've thought about this so much so because I feel like so much of people's issues are time related, and a lot of times superpowers are so you could solve an issue.
Yeah.
And so for me, it's I don't gotta worry about time no more. I can take as much time as I want to do whatever I want to do, and this could be used in very bad ways as well. By the way,
That's what I was saying. You can do shady stuff.
I could totally rob a bank.
Yeah, you could do a lot of things that are no bueno
Mm-hmm.
by doing that. But you could also do a lot of things that are bueno. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It goes both ways. I
But-
don't know how much I trust you doing that.
But yeah,
But of all the things, you're not choosing the ability to fly, super strength, any of those basic ones. I guess
not
it's
really,
not
man.
time travel. That's a little bit more complex. It's not basic.
Yeah.
Well, I respect that because I'm going with the ability to do dishes with a decisive snap of a finger.
I love that superpower, man.
Or you know what? I'm gonna modify it. The
Mhm.
ability to clean anything as I wish with the decisive snap of a finger. I can just go pow,
Yeah.
and whatever I need to be cleaned is cleaned.
That's solid, actually.
Right? I was looking at some dishes earlier. I was I don't want to do those.
Mm-hmm.
How can I get away with doing it? If I could just snap my finger and pow, dishes are done. Perfect. My house, snap my finger, clean, perfect.
Yeah.
At work, snap my finger, the room's clean, perfect.
Cleaning's one of those tasks that you just don't want to do.
That's what I
ever.
mean. I would
That
be
would be
so
so
much.
awesome.
I'd be so much happier.
Yeah.
I'd be so much happier, and that's kind of selfish, I guess. With yours, you're no, it's not selfish. I can clean other people's messes.
Of course
I was
you
gonna
could.
say with yours, you're trying to help other people out in a way based on what you're describing,
I totally could, or I could not.
or you could just screw people over.
Yeah. And I'd probably do both,
100%.
to be honest.
You probably will do both. I can see you doing both 100%.
But I like how
But
We
like, I'd
both-
walk past some like dishwashers at a restaurant.
Yeah.
I'd be at the restaurant, I'd be like, I want those dishes. I want to help them out, man. Give them a break. Pow. Snap my fingers. Their next like 10, 15 minutes, they're just chilling. They're getting a little quick break.
That's cool.
You know what I mean? Just like random acts of kindness.
Mm-hmm.
Just walking past, boom, clean. My car's a mess, boom, clean.
Okay. You know, with my superpower, I could get a very similar effect to yours built in. Because I could freeze time. Now, I'm still doing the work of cleaning the dishes, right? But I go and clean them, and then I unfreeze time. And to everybody else, it's like the same thing happens. So in your example with the kitchen stuff,
Yeah.
I could freeze time, go in there, clean them all, go back where I was, unfreeze time, and same effect from their point of view.
You're still doing the work, though.
I am doing the work. That's the only difference. Yeah.
You are still doing the work. Like, you can feel yourself doing the work. It's not like the other people that wouldn't feel you doing the work.
Mm-hmm.
I would just do the most work I'm doing, lifting a finger, pow, snap my fingers, and it's all good.
I like that.
Thank you.
I like that we chose superpowers I feel like aren't a common superpower, like flying or
That
being
was
invisible.
that was my goal, because if I'm choosing a more common superpower, it's always been, like my whole life, it's always been the ability to control water.
Okay.
And that's just from like Percy Jackson series.
Yeah.
Like, that was just always something so cool to me. So like the ability to control water is like my default go-to, but I want to go out of the, like, think outside the box a little bit.
Right.
So the ability to clean anything with the decisive snap of a finger.
It's definitely very unique. I like it.
Thank you. Whoa. Strange cut in the podcast. That's because we're being experimental people and trying to set up a little TikTok situation.
Yeah, we are.
So, like, hi, iPad recording us right now. How's it going, man? Nice to see you, people on TikTok. What are we doing?
We're bringing back 20 questions.
Yes, 20 questions, baby.
Yeah. And who won last time?
You did. You
I
got
did.
it in, what was it, 12 or 13 tries?
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
It was pretty good.
It was super good.
So where do we go with that though? Who's
So
going
you
first
won.
here?
So that means I go first because I lost. You have your object?
I do. I
Or
am ready to
thing
go.
Or whatever. Is this thing alive?
It is alive.
It is alive. Awesome. Just what I like to hear. That's question number 1. Can I find this thing in a house? In a normal everyday house. That's super vague. That's an awful question, but yeah.
I'm gonna say no.
No, you cannot. Can I find this thing in the wild? Is this living thing bigger than a microwave?
Yes.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
Ooh. This living thing is absolutely bigger than a microwave. Is this living thing from a video production?
I'm going to say no. I'm going to clarify one of my earlier answers for you real quick.
Okay.
I'm going to say it was alive.
It was alive.
Yes, I'm going to say it was alive.
I
Only
can
because I think I'm going to lead you down a bad road if I didn't clarify that.
No, I would okay, so it's extinct. Is your object a woolly mammoth?
No.
Oh. Thought it was worth a shot.
That's too easy.
I thought it was worth a shot. What was that? 6 questions or 5?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, that was 6. It's extinct, much bigger than a microwave. Is it a dinosaur?
It is not a dinosaur.
Okay. It's extinct, bigger than a does this living or used to be living thing, did it used to fly?
Not that I'm aware of. I do not believe. I'm going to say no. 100% no, actually. Yeah.
It's
I don't have
not-
to believe it. I'm going to say no.
Can I what was your answer to the living thing question?
It was alive.
No, sorry. The thing with the screen,
Is it from
a film production.
from a film production? I said no.
Okay, so it's not based on a film. That's all I need
Yes.
to know. What are things that I know that used to be alive? A dodo bird, but that's not like distinctly bigger than a microwave. Like, it's bigger, but it's not like bigger. And it also, you said you didn't think it flies, and dodo bird probably flew. Well, I wasn't there. I didn't see it,
Yeah.
but I think it flew. What else, dude? It's not a dinosaur. It's not a woolly mammoth. Did this thing walk on all 4s?
No.
Did it walk on 2 legs?
It did walk on 2 legs.
That was 10 questions, by the way. Frosty the Snowman didn't walk on 2 legs. He rolled around. Is this thing buried underground?
Yes.
Is this thing a skeleton?
In its current state, I would say yes.
Oh, that was my actual guess. I thought you were thinking of a skeleton, like a
Um,
human skeleton.
Well, more specific than that, but you're getting on the right track here.
That was 12 questions, correct?
I believe so.
Okay, 12 questions. It's a skeleton of sorts. Is it a mummy?
No.
Is it a type of human skeleton?
Yes.
Okay.
I just want to remind you, I said
Is-
in its current state, that's what it is, but obviously it wasn't that in its
Oh,
famous times,
I
would say.
I'm thinking of what it currently is. You're right. Sorry, I'm thinking what it currently would be, not what it would have been. Am I supposed to be thinking of a famous person that's
Yes.
dead?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, I have 5 questions for a famous dead person. Is this famous dead person one of the presidents of the United States?
Yes.
Boom, baby. Boom, baby. One of the presidents of the United States. Is this...
If you get this
Well,
in
like-
20 questions again, I'm going to be shook.
It's a dead person, okay? And it's a president of the United States. There's not that many people you would reasonably pick from. Is
Only
it one
about
of,
40 presidents that are dead.
Is it
that's
one
all.
of the... Yeah, I get it. Is it one of the first 16 presidents of the United States?
That's a good question. And my answer to that question is yes.
Is it George Washington?
Yes.
Boom, baby! 18 questions, dog!
That's better than your 20 from episode 1 or the
18
first
questions.
time.
18 questions. George Washington.
That's good.
Boom. That's what's up.
I'm proud of you. You circled that in.
Thank you. Thank
That's
you.
good.
I feel like, I don't know, you gave me a good amount of hints.
I did.
You
I
gave
did.
me
But I kind of needed to clarify because I didn't give you a very good answer to
Well,
your live question.
It's all yes or no.
Yeah.
It don't
I
need
guess
to be
it
good
is.
or bad answers. They're all yes or no's. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. I'll take that all day.
That's
all
good.
day.
All right. You got your item prepared?
I do. I know what I got.
All right.
Hit me with it.
So we're going to start out. Same as you. Is it alive?
No.
Let's go with my classic question. Bringing it back 3rd time in a row. Can it be found in a Walmart?
That's a good question.
I'm waiting for it.
Probably.
Probably. Okay.
Probably.
Can this item fit in my hand? Just to bring back last week's episode.
I'm gonna say it cannot reasonably fit in your hand. No.
Okay. Is this item heavier than me?
How much do you weigh?
180.
I've never weighed one of these things.
Okay. If you had to guess.
I would guess lighter.
Okay. You just wanted to know how much I weigh.
No, I just don't care. I was just making it difficult.
Okay. So probably lighter than me. Cannot fit in my hand. Probably found in Walmart. Is not alive. Can this item be found in different color varieties?
Yes, it can.
Okay.
It can definitely be found in different color varieties. 100%.
Does the average person own one of these items?
No.
Okay.
No, they do not.
Can I purchase this item?
Can you purchase it?
Yes.
100%.
Okay.
100%.
Could I commonly find this item outdoors?
No, you cannot
Okay.
commonly find this outdoors at all. I would be concerned if you came across it outdoors.
Is this item larger than a refrigerator?
Whoa! Let's look at a refrigerator. I'm picturing
Let's
a
say
refrigerator.
like a standard refrigerator
Yeah.
that you'd have in your house.
I'm not looking at that tiny, the tiny mini fridge up there. A standard refrigerator. No, it's not bigger than a
Okay.
refrigerator.
Is this item used as some type of aid to a person? Does it help accomplish a task? I'll say that.
Technically, yes.
Okay.
In the way you're thinking, probably not. So the correct answer would be yes, actually.
Okay. Is this item considered an electronic device?
No. How many questions are you on? I stopped counting.
Yeah, that's a good question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Ooh, he's getting close.
All right. Is this item used as like in a leisure activity kind of way?
Oh boy. Depends on who you ask.
Okay.
For me,
So if I were to say, can it be, you would say
can
yes.
it be? Yes. For
Okay.
me, no.
Okay.
And that question threw you off. That question did not help.
Okay. Do you
Yeah.
see this item on a regular basis?
I do not.
Okay.
There are people that do. I do not.
Okay.
I don't think I picked that vague of an object. This is much less vague than a staple remover from the first time we did this. So I think I've done you pretty solid.
Does this item have more than 5 letters in its name?
Oh, yeah. It has
Okay.
more than 5 letters in its name.
Okay. That may or may not help me. We'll see.
I don't know if it will, but it was a question.
Whatever. I just gotta keep asking stupid questions. I'm gonna get to 20 and have nothing. Can I? Would I commonly find more than one of this item together?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you find one, you'll probably find multiple together.
Can I put things inside of this item?
You better not.
Okay.
Like, no, you can't. It'd be a weirdo if you tried. Like,
So it's not impossible. I just shouldn't.
nothing's impossible if you have the motivation to do it.
Okay.
Words of wisdom.
Cannot put
From
things
Eli.
inside. All right. Does this item have a handle? Okay.
Yeah, no. No handle. Okay, questions that I've given you, like that you've asked that are helpful, right? Can it be found in a Walmart? I would say most likely. I can't picture one in the Walmart that we have in town right now. But I would say most likely. I said it's smaller than a refrigerator, lighter than you, but it's bigger than something. I don't remember what I said it was bigger than.
Larger than something that would fit in the palm of my hand.
Yeah,
usually.
so it's larger than something that would fit in the palm of your hand, smaller than a refrigerator, lighter than you. And that I don't come across it regularly now, but I came across it a lot during the summer. Those are the only helpful hints that you've gotten out of this so far. Sorry to say. Unless I'm
That
forgetting
is
something.
rough.
Unless I'm forgetting something, but I don't think I am.
Do animals commonly interact with this item?
Do humans count as animals?
So, I guess in my question, I'll say no. Anything
do-
other than a human.
Anything other than human? No.
Okay.
I think you just got, like, this is question 20 now. You just kind of got to guess.
I don't know what to guess.
You got to get, dude, it's like right, it's more than 5 letters.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It starts with the letter M. No more hints. Hope you're not waiting for another hint because there's just no more coming.
A map.
No,
Okay.
that's less than 5 letters.
I don't know, man.
It's
I had to pick something.
It's a mannequin.
Okay. I'm so mad right now.
I win, baby.
That's a good one.
See. That's not. I felt like that was fair play. That's a fair play word.
That's good. Well, I mean,
Like if you went down, like you could easily get down to that.
I think the
quick.
point is you should be trying to stump me. So
Right, but not like outrageous things.
Yeah.
Like staple remover was kind of criminal that I chose that in the first 20 questions.
I'm mad. I feel like
You could have.
I should have gotten
quickly.
that.
The reason that it was different from now in the summer is I worked at Nike during the summer, and on the weekends I would literally every day I'm just walking around mannequins.
You know, I wasn't thinking about what you did in the summer very clearly, and I didn't think about that fact, and I think that would have helped me a lot if I realized that.
I was like, based on what you know I did during the summer, and there's not a lot like specifics that you know I did during the summer,
Yeah.
but that's one of them. So like, I thought that was a good hint, but it is what it is.
I'm sorry to everybody listening for that horrendous rendition of 20 questions from myself.
Nah,
Good job to Eli.
I'm looking good, okay? I can't win a draft for the life of me. Dude, what happened on this last draft? This is 2 in a row I felt confident on. And I got 3-1. 3-1. Mark's like Brandon one hands down. Mark, you were my guy last episode. What's happening? And Jude's out here saying I threw it away with ants in the paintbrush. Dude isn't respecting the hard work that the ants put in and the history and the art and the creativity and the messages depicted by the paintbrush. Unnecessarily took the L. Not happy about it.
So I got a question for you.
Hit me with it.
How long do you wait to honk at someone at the stoplight if they're just sitting there?
Boy, I think in the amount of time I've been driving, I might have honked at somebody at the stoplight one time.
I thought I was alone on this.
I don't honk at people at the
I don't
stoplight.
either.
I don't like honking in general.
Yeah.
Unless somebody's like super stupid. Like unless somebody cuts in front of me for absolutely no reason.
Yeah.
Like that's the only time I honk. And honestly, most of the time I don't honk then either.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not thinking about it. Like I'll just vent to myself or whoever's in
Right.
the car with me. Be like, "Oh, that's stupid. The stupid guy." And I was like, "Whatever, man." But
You
like
know-
I just don't honk. I've probably honked a couple times at the light, but I'll wait like a solid 10 seconds.
Mhm.
Like a solid 10 seconds, and it doesn't usually take longer than that for the person directly in front of me to get moving.
Yeah. I was not expecting us to be kind of on the same page about this. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I've ever honked at somebody, like ever in general.
Really?
Like, okay, I've done like a honk by, like, if I see somebody walking and it's somebody that I know, like I honk at them to say hi or whatever.
Yeah.
But I've never honked at somebody like,
Really?
get going, or hey, you cut me off, or whatever like that. I've never done that.
Wow. I thought I was a passive driver by not doing that because I am a very passive driver for the most part. And I'll just kind of let things happen. I'm
Yeah.
also, by the way, definitely not honking if I'm like third, fourth, fifth in line at the stoplight.
Oh, definitely.
There's
not.
no chance. If that line's not moving, that's somebody's responsibility in front of me to honk at
Yeah.
the person in the very front. Like, it is the person's responsibility behind that front lead car. So, second person in line, it's their responsibility to honk,
Right.
not anybody behind that person. So, like, as like the third, fourth, fifth person in that line,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not honking at all. I'll just sit there. I will sit there and I will pull around if
Oh, yeah,
I have
me
that
too.
opportunity.
I'm very rarely in that much of a hurry where I need to honk at somebody in a situation like that.
Well, clearly never.
Well, yeah.
Clearly, you're never. In
I
that
mean,
much
even
of
if
a
I
hurry.
was in a hurry, though, I don't do it.
Right. Exactly.
Is the thing. But I've definitely been honked at, though, on multiple occasions.
I think I've only been honked at twice that I can think of. I don't get honked at very much. Like, I can only think of one time, but I think there's another time in town that I've been honked at.
Mm. You need to go drive in Chicago.
No, I'm good. I hate driving. I hate driving in Chicago. I actually don't mind driving in Milwaukee though, which is a weird one. And everybody I talk to is always complaining about driving in Milwaukee, and I'm like, I don't mind it actually.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem driving in Milwaukee. I hate driving in Chicago. That's awful. I also hate driving in the Twin Cities.
Mm.
That's
I've
awful.
never personally driven in the Twin Cities.
Even,
I've
like-
been in the car multiple times, so I haven't personally been driving.
Usually, like, I haven't been through the Twin Cities at like what wouldn't be considered like a busier time of day. Not necessarily like rush hour, but just a busier time of day. And it's always just such a pain in the butt to get through the Twin Cities. I never stop because I'm like, this is just so stupid, and I'm just trying to get through as fast as possible. I never try to stop there. It's
Right.
just not. It's just not good. It's not good. It's no bueno.
I guess, what do you think about honking? Do you think that this is a thing that should exist?
I think when I get honked at, no, I don't think. I think it should, but I think there's a lot of people that it should just be like removed from their vehicle.
Yeah.
Like if you should be able to get a ticket for honking.
Dude, I totally agree with that.
For
I
unnecessary-
wish that was a thing.
For unnecessary honking.
Maybe it is a thing. I don't know.
I don't know if it's a thing, but like it's like just honking in stupid situations.
There's people who are just
Like I'll be driving
mad
perfect.
at everything and
Yeah,
just honk just
dude.
because they're just mad.
Like what made you so mad, dude?
Mhm.
Like take a breather, man. You don't need to be that worked up. It's not that deep. Nothing's that deep. Keep it to yourself. Don't honk at me about it.
But that noise, like, when I hear it, it makes me mad. Because most of the time, I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, that was just unnecessary.
You ever been honked at? when you're doing the right thing and they're
Yes.
doing the wrong thing, but they think they're doing the right thing.
That's the majority of the times I've been honked at.
Dude, it's like that should be something like I should be able to like report that. Be like, dude, this guy's dumb as
Yeah.
anything. Pull this guy over and strip his horn from his vehicle now.
Seriously, dude.
Learn how to drive. Stop yelling at me for it.
I just like, I don't know. I think it's just an immature thing that adults do.
I think for the most part it's immature. Unless like you're at a stoplight for more than however long because you're focusing on something else that you shouldn't
Yeah.
be instead of focusing on the road. Or if somebody cuts in front of you, it's like, hey, look alive, bam, honk in your face.
Yeah.
Just to like give you that reminder.
I
like
think
I get that. And like the one time I got honked at, it's like I was in the right turn lane on a red light and I could turn on the red.
yeah.
Right, and I just was blanking on it. Somebody honked at me. I was like, "Oh snap, that's right," and I
Mhm.
went. I'm not mad at that. That's helpful, dude.
Yeah.
I could have been going. The line could have been going. Like that's my
Yeah.
bad. But like things where it's just stupid people. Like people trying to turn left when they don't have the right of way to turn left. You know what? Like a stoplight, you have the green left turn arrow,
Yeah.
and then just a green light, and they're separate things.
Yeah.
Like you yield if you're turning left on the green light.
Yeah.
But you have the right of way if it's
I make
a
that
green
turn
arrow.
every day of my life.
Exactly. People that think they have the right of way when their side turns green, and then they'll still see me go, and they think I'm the idiot, and they honk at me because I'm going straight, and they're trying to think they have the right of way on the left turn. That person should have their license revoked, dude.
Seriously.
It's like, why are you honking at me for? You're the Dumbo right now, man. Golly.
I think the only time that honking should really be acceptable is if there's like imminent accident about to happen. Like somebody
Yeah.
is like texting and not paying attention to the road and they're swerving in front of you. Like honk at them.
So you don't.
So like you get their attention.
I totally agree with that. I
And
totally agree with that.
I don't think it should be coming from a place of I'm mad at you, road rage. It should be
No.
coming from a place of okay, let's stop this accident from happening, buddy. Pay attention, please.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Hey,
know.
be responsible behind that wheel, please. You think it should be allowed at stoplights?
Personally, I don't.
Really? So you're
I
telling
know it's
me
common.
you're telling me you'll sit through a whole stoplight cycle and still think like because of somebody in front of you that won't move because they're texting or whatever.
Yeah, I would. Now I know most people probably wouldn't think this way, but I just like I'm not aggressive towards people like that. Like
Is that aggressive though? That's the same
don't-
idea. It's like, hey man, we're on the road. We
Yeah.
got the light. We were waiting for this cycle, and you're texting.
mhm.
Like, I'm not like, hey, get off your phone. But like you're doing, it's the same idea. If they're being irresponsible while they're physically driving, pull over to the side of the road if you need.
I
to.
guess I don't know. I've never been in a situation where it was, that long
Yeah.
before, so I guess I don't know how I'd really if I would do it or not, but I don't think I would. If it went through like a full cycle and then it came back around and was green again and they still weren't moving, then I'm probably honking
Okay.
for sure. But
I'm
I don't know
stunned,
before
dude,
that,
because
though.
I will honk if it's been like over 10 seconds. I will wait that whole time.
Mhm.
Like I will sit there and be like, yoo-hoo. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, yoo-hoo. But like that, like we approach that 10-second mark, my hand's hovering over it, and then
Mhm.
I'll pull the trigger on it. I'll
Yeah.
pull the trigger on it. It takes a lot though for me to pull the trigger instantly.
Mhm.
Like I really haven't done it. I've done it at roundabouts,
Mm.
but I really don't do it.
People be driving crazy in roundabouts.
It's impressive how many incorrect ways you can drive in a circle.
It is.
Like
it really is.
there's dumb people.
You either have people who are, overly scared of the roundabout
Right.
and then they're causing a backup, similar to the red light or green light situation.
Right.
Or you have people who just think they own the roundabout and they're just like
Cruising.
whipping through there right in front of people.
Cruising.
And both of those things are not it, dude.
They're not it. You also have the people that get lost in the middle of the roundabout and they lose which exit on the roundabout's the one they're supposed to take. So
Full
they'll-
lap, dude.
No, they'll do a couple.
Yeah.
You run into those people that are doing a couple? I'll be coming down the exit.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go down to the roundabout and I'll see this guy. He'll do a lap, another lap, and then I'll approach the roundabout. He's on his third lap by the time I get down to the round. It's like, come on, man, what are you doing?
I don't know if I've actually witnessed that before, but I would love to.
Oh, dude, I witnessed
gotta
it
see
like
that.
a couple months ago. Like it was fresh on my head the other day. I was like,
I've seen the one lap before, but I haven't seen more.
dude, man did multiple laps. It was coming down the exit. I was like, how lost are you? There's only there's 3 exits on this roundabout. What are
Mhm.
you possibly getting confused about? There's 3 exits.
Maybe he's just trying to catch his tail.
God. So stupid, man. People don't know how to drive. Guess what we're introducing today?
We got another new segment.
Yeah, we do. We're full of new segments nowadays, man. It's called ABC Talk. The way it works is we're going to have a conversation. Each statement we say has to start with the next letter of the alphabet. So if I start off, I would have to be like, all dinosaurs like broccoli.
And I'd be like, because they are vegetarians.
Boom. And then we just keep going down the alphabet. The first few sentences kind of define the theme of the segment of the conversation, and anybody who goes off track or takes an extended period of time to say their sentence and think of a sentence, that would automatically lose, and that's how it works.
Yeah. I'm hoping for us to get all the way down through Z, though, so we can get a nice story out of this.
So my concern is I'm gonna forget the next letter of the alphabet.
I just pulled up the alphabet on my computer.
Did you actually? That's
so
a good
I
idea.
can see the letters.
I'm gonna pull up the alphabet. Hold
Yeah,
up.
and I think that's gonna be very, very helpful for this. Well, I'm excited to do this. I've seen some pretty cool. I've seen some other people doing this, and it's a good time.
This should be a great time. I'm stoked. I have the alphabet up on my computer now.
Yeah. So
Who's starting?
I'll kick us off.
I won the 20 questions. You kick us off.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
All right. Apples are falling from the tree.
Beside my left side of my body.
Can't you see why this is a problem?
Don't you know that apples falling on the left side of your body can cause brain damage?
Everyone knows that, dude.
Fun fact of the day. That's too long. Fun fact of the day. We only got to F.
I think we should try it again.
Let's do it again. Let's
should
do
do
it
a
again. Let's
second
do it
one.
again.
We should.
All right, I'm starting this
Yeah,
time.
you started it.
I'm starting this time. Okay. Android phone users stink.
Because Apple is just way better.
Catastrophic things happen to Android users on a regular basis.
Didn't you know this? It's a fact.
Everyone knows this.
For real, dude.
G. Sup, man? Dude, it's so hard to get past F. You gotta do round 3. All right, round 3, tiebreaker. 1-1.
Yeah.
Tiebreaker last round.
Who's starting this one?
Oh, dude, the first few are pretty simple to roll through, and then it gets hard fast. You start it because I started the last one.
Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback of all time.
Better believe it.
Because it's true.
Dummies would think that Dan Marino might be the best quarterback of all time, but they'd be mistaken.
Even I know that this is true.
For the future of the Packers, I think they should get rid of Aaron, but I love Aaron to death.
Get real, man. They should keep him.
How do you think they're going to be able to keep Jordan Love on the roster realistically going into the future if they keep him?
I don't know, dude.
Just saying.
Kit Kats are cool, too.
No, off topic. Off topic. He lost.
Yeah.
I'll take the dub on that. We need to work on this.
Yeah, we do.
We need to work on this.
This is cool, though.
This might be. We should do this every episode for a while.
Yeah.
I'm kind of down to do this on a regular basis. I like this a lot.
Yeah, that's fun.
I can rock with this. That's hard, man.
It's
Look,
a lot harder than I was expecting it to be, first of all.
So did I, dude. I can think of tons of words that start with all these letters.
So, after last week, I've been listening to Wings by Macklemore
Oh, you have?
every day.
Oh, for real? Nice.
I used to listen to it all the time.
Right,
And
right,
I
right.
kind of forgot about that song. You reminded me about it. And I absolutely love that song. And so my recommendation today actually has nothing to do with that specifically. It kind of does. It's music related.
Okay.
But I just wanted to bring that up because I just wanted to say thank you for reminding me about that song because I love it.
No problem. It's an amazing song.
But my recommendation today is I'm going to recommend Avicii.
Just in art, general, the artist.
Just in
Avicii?
general, the artist and his music. Now I know he was pretty popular when he was making music, and so a majority of people know his music. But if you don't, or if you only know like a few of his main songs, go and listen to like an entire album with him or a whole set of his music. His music is so good.
It is.
Always puts you in a good mood.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of his songs have good messages in them as well. So
100%.
just real quick recommendation. I recommend Avicii. His music's great.
I'll back that recommendation off the jump.
Yeah.
I love some Avicii. The Nights is probably my favorite song by him. I'll like literally every time I listen to that song.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my top 50 songs of all time.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. I love that song so much. I connect to that like Wings.
Okay. Yeah. I can see that.
Love me some Avicii.
No, I've got a lot of Avicii songs in my. If I were to make a top 50 list, I would be willing to bet probably like 8 of them would be Avicii songs.
Whoa, really? That's
in my
awesome.
top 50, probably. But I'd say my number one, since you named one, I'd say is "Without You."
Without You, that's a good one.
Yep,
That's a good one.
I absolutely love that song. And then of course the classic Levels, but that's just audio. But it's so good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's up. That's a good recommendation. That's probably the best recommendation this podcast has seen.
I appreciate that.
Not gonna lie.
Does that mean I'm winning on recommendations?
We're not counting this. That's not how this works, okay? I'm already getting frickin' steamrolled and everything else besides 20 questions, so I'm gonna take what I can get right now.
Make sure you guys are watching out for us on TikTok. We're gonna try pushing some content out on TikTok here pretty soon.
A little bit, one step at a time.
Yeah.
One step at a time, but we're rolling now. And hopefully this audio is much more balanced than last episode. Brandon's learning how to talk into a microphone.
Yeah, I am.
He's been struggling with it.
I'm giving Eli a hard time in the editing process.
He's making life difficult. I did the best I could last episode, but we switched to totally different type of microphone than we started the podcast out with.
Mm-hmm.
It's a learning curve. But we're getting there. This one I can just tell already that it's going to be much more balanced, hopefully near as good as we need. So we're looking up. If you didn't do so already, we got a open response for honking. How long does it take you to honk? Do you honk at people? Do you think honking should be allowed on the streets? Do cars need horns? Let us know what you think about all that stuff. That was a really fascinating conversation.
It was.
I feel like I gained a lot of insight out of that.
Yeah.
Also, just like let us know things, dude.
Anything.
Anything.
Yeah.
Just stuff, things we should talk about.
Tell us a random fact if you want. We
Right.
got to bring those back. It's been a few episodes.
We do need to do that. I think I'll come with some heat next episode on the random facts. We'll get into that when we get into that. Besides that, that is the week. I hope everybody has a good week, and we'll catch you on the flippity floppity.
Have a good one.
See ya.